Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Just want to give you some quick encouragement here at work. For those of you that might be facing something or have had a trial today or in the past, let me just tell you all a little bit of a testimony of mine. So that jackhammer right there, this morning there was some asphalt stuck in a bed, and I pried. And any of y'all that know anything about asphalt sticking to anything, it was miserable going with that jackhammer over and over and over on that. And just, I didn't feel like anything. And I had a good morning. I read my Bible, I prayed, and God was blessing and working. And I listened to some good music on the way to work. But I got here, and that's what I had to do. And I was like, man, this is going to take me all day. This is going to be a miserable day, God. But just about that time, and I was just like, God, why? I continued to hit at it, and I pried up on one small piece that I had been trying to carve out. And God straight popped the big piece out. And it's 4 times the size of the piece that I was trying to get out. And God just blessed me. God gave me a little nudge on the shoulder. But y'all listen to this quick Bible verse right here. 1 Samuel chapter 17, verse 48. And it came to pass when the Philistines arose and came and drew nigh to meet David, that David hasted and ran toward the army to meet the Philistine. And David put his hand in his bag and took thence a stone and slang it and smote the Philistine in his forehead, that the stone sunk into his forehead, and he fell upon his face to the earth. So David prevailed over the Philistine with a sling and with a stone, and smote the Philistine and slew him, but there was no sword in the hand of David. I hope that each and every single one of you know the story of David and Goliath. If you don't, I encourage you, read 1 Samuel chapter 17. And it's an amazing story about how this young boy, God moved things around to make it to where this boy was going to be at a battle he never should have been at. And Goliath was challenging the children of Israel, and that were God's people, and mocking God and making fun of God and saying that no one could defeat them, and they were going to end up serving Goliath because he was too strong and he was too great and they couldn't defeat him. But lo and behold, this little boy David comes in, and because he has faith in God, because he knows that God can do things that no one believes can be done, his faith in God, his willingness to be a vessel for God to use, won the battle. But I'm here telling you that there is no battle too great for our God. There is no battle that he won't use you to get through, to help you out. There are situations that we work up in our heads that we view as impossible. That defeating that giant would have seemed impossible. But God was the one that helped him. God was the one that brought it to pass. And there's that verse in the Bible that talks about with faith as a mustard seed. God could bring a mountain down before us. God can do absolutely anything he wants to if we'll just trust him and have faith in him. I'm encouraging you today. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Give God your trust. Be a willing vessel to be used today. Fight in God's army. Fight for God and let God help you. Let God do things you never thought were possible and defeat giants you never thought you could defeat.